Hey everyone, it's your boy Salty No Life here, and today I'd like to talk to you about the 8-minute Halo Infinite campaign trailer. Just a quick disclaimer, this is a hot take video, so these are all of my opinions, fresh from my first viewing of the Halo Infinite campaign trailer, as I am rewatching it with you right now. Let's get started. As I'm sure many of you are aware, there have been some complaints from within the community regarding the overall graphical quality of the gameplay in this trailer. Now, I don't want to confuse quality with resolution, as the resolution itself looks very nice and clear, but the detail to textures, reflections, lighting, etc., especially in landscapes, which you're going to see here in a second, seems to be lacking. I definitely understand the community's concern when watching this trailer and comparing it to Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 5, and even Halo 4 at this point. You know, Halo 4 is going to be a 2 console generation old game at that time when Halo Infinite releases this fall. Microsoft and 343 very quickly fired back a response regarding the negative community feedback to the graphical detail, or lack thereof, in respect to overall visuals in this trailer. The TLDR for that response is, that due to current situations with employees being forced to work from home, that there have been certain unexpected delays regarding portions of their development cycle, and that this trailer is an early build, that we can expect massive improvements leading up to launch, as the game is improving rapidly every week. Now, I'm not sure if this is just an attempt to save face, or if there will be significant improvements to the final product, as we have all heard this time and time again from countless developers in the past. But let's just, for now, run with the assumption that there may be some graphical improvements by the time Halo Infinite releases. With that in mind, this would most likely result in a day one patch for Halo Infinite. I know, we all hate day one patches. We just want to play the game as soon as it comes out. We don't want to download some 30, 40, 50, God forbid, more than that patch, right? But for those of you not too involved in the industry, typically this close to launch, developers are usually just putting on final touches for issues that most urgently need to be solved before finalizing their shipped copy, which will typically be cut off 2 to 3 months before launch to provide time for disc copies to be manufactured. Seeing as we are almost in August, as we're recording this, it is July 26th. They will most likely be touching up things like massively game-breaking bugs, as well as trying to finish up any incomplete core gameplay features long before committing the bulk of their resources towards furthering improving graphical quality. Hence my prior statement, any significant graphical improvements would most likely be delivered to us in a day one or maybe even a week one patch. Now, I don't want to beat a dead grunt here, so let's move on past the graphical issues to gameplay. I'll be honest, the gameplay in this trailer alone is enough for me to dismiss graphical imperfections entirely in favor of just how damn crisp and clean this gameplay looks. Everything is very tight, but not so tight as to be overly snappy like Halo 5. Many of us wanted to see Sprint get taken out of the franchise, but after seeing large environments with a mini-map to mark objectives, which will most likely involve backtracking and finding unique ways to traverse the terrain, I really don't blame them for leaving Sprint in. As who really wants to take a leisurely 5-mile stroll between every objective? I know I don't. As far as armor abilities goes, the only thing in this trailer that could be considered an armor ability is the grappling hook. It appears with the way the icon is lit up and the fact that it is mapped to the right bumper by default that there could be other things to equip in this slot, but personally I hope they leave it to strictly utility type devices for movement and stuff like that. Crossing my fingers that jetpacks, active camo, and especially armor log stay far, please keep them far away from Halo Infinite. Now let's move on to the weapons. I love that they made a nod to Halo Reach regarding the appearance of the new, or should I say old, assault rifle. Beyond that, the weapons seem to be tuned very well, including how they interact with enemy hitboxes and the environment. For me personally, gunplay is the key factor that decides whether I'm going to enjoy FPS titles, because when you are playing a first-person shooter, if the shooting portion sucks, the game sucks. Halo 5, I'm looking at you. I also love the new weapons that they are showing off, like that rapid-fire semi-automatic marksman rifle. You know, I can really tell that is going to be my new go-to weapon whenever I find one laying around. It just looks so fun. I really love the throwback design of the grunts and the elites as well. It really reminds me of Halo Combat Evolved 2, 3, and ODST. Also, really love the fact that we are facing off against the Banished this time around, as I feel the good old Master Chief is the perfect protagonist to combat such a ruthless and savage enemy. Like, I mean, it's the Banished, they're complete badasses, you know. Chief has definitely got his work cut out for him, but I know he'll come through in the end, so it's going to be epic. And, you know, I've been rambling on for a while, so what is my final verdict? Despite being underwhelmingly just kind of bleh graphically, I am extremely excited based off the gameplay alone. Polished gameplay makes a good game great, and graphics make a great game beautiful. But graphics cannot do anything to help poor gameplay. So I actually truly respect 343 for prioritizing gameplay first. Well done, 343. But these were just all of my own humble opinions. I would love to hear from all of you on what you thought of the trailer. Are you excited? Disappointed? Guardedly skeptical? I want to know. So please have a discussion with me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this hot take, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. This is Salty No Life signing off. Stay hyper lethal, Spartans.
Lost, alone, but here you now stand. This is my last fight, a true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan.